Good morning, children. We'll begin from where we have stopped last time. So to continue ahead, this is 8th page in your textbook and 17th page in your PDF. So let us continue from the second paragraph. Thinking ahead of the next winter, father decided to create a safe place from the elements, a strong storage spot to protect themselves and their belongings. Fritz came up with an idea of a cave. Not finding one, they thought of carving out their own cave in the rock, abutting their camping site. Okay, now thinking ahead, there was winters which were to come, and expecting those winters, father decided that they should move to a place which was safer from the elements. Here, elements means wild animals or bad weather. So he felt that they should move to a place which will be safe from the wild animals as well as from the bad weather, a strong storage spot so that they can have a very good storage to protect themselves and their belongings. Fritz came up with the idea of a cave. Fritz thought that cave would be the best place to move in. Not finding one, they thought of carving their own cave in the rock, abutting their camping site. Now, where they were staying, they thought that they should leave that site, abutting. They should leave their current site and they should move on to a cave. But when they were unable to find a suitable cave, they decided to carve their own cave. And after carving their own cave, they were they were supposed to move to that site. On the smooth surface of the rock, father marked the dimensions for an opening, and they picked away as at the hard surface with their axes, chisels, hammers, and shovels. Over the next several days, the family cut windows in the rocks to allow for cross currents of air and for sunlight to enter the cave. When they had finished, they had 4 rooms complete with a fireplace. And they now had a new winter home. They decided to carve their own cave. Now this location was very close to their camping site where they were staying. Abetting is having common boundary. Okay, on the smooth surface, the father marked the dimensions for the openings. Now on the smooth surface, the father marked for the measurements, and dimensions is measurements for an opening, and they picked up with their tools which they had brought from the ship, and the tools were like axes, chisels, hammers, and shovels. Pictures of chisels. These are some tools called as chisels used for carving. Also, this is the picture of a shovel. Axes we all know, hammers also we all know. These were the tools which are not commonly used. So I just wanted to share these pics with you all. Several days, the family cut windows in the rocks to allow for the cross current of air for sunlight to enter the cave. So, for the next few days, the family was busy carving the uh, windows and doors so that they should have cross current is cross ventilation or currents of air flow across the room, and the proper sunlight to enter the cave. When they had finished carving, they had 4 rooms complete with a fireplace. They also had a fireplace. Fireplace is a place wherein wood is burnt so that they can have the warmth. Usually fireplaces are made in the areas or places where there is very cold. So now they had a new winter home. Because of the low light, the cave house they had built felt oppressive. Now, because there was very less light in the cave, so they felt oppressive. Oppressive is distressing or depressing. To remedy this, remedy is to find a solution to this. Father and Jack rigged up a new light. Rigged up is set up. So father and Jack set up a new light. They found a bamboo pole that would reach from the floor to the ceiling. Then, after securing it, Jack climbed to the top of the pole and hung a large oil lamp that they had rescued from the ship. So, they found a very big bamboo pole which was enough big, which would cover the distance from the flooring to the ceiling. They uh, they secured it, and then Jack climbed at the top of the pole and hung a large oil lamp which they have brought with them from the ship. One day they found that one of the family's huts had been completely destroyed, and the cultivated fields around it had been trampled and ruined. One day, when they got up in the morning, they found that one of the family's huts had been destroyed completely, and the cultivated fields around it had been trampled and ruined. The cultivated fields are the uh, prepare and develop the crops. So there was crops grown by the mother and family. So those crops were totally trampled and ruined. Trampled is stamped on and crushed, and ruined is collapsed or damaged. So all the plants which were grown were totally crushed, stamped on, and they were damaged. There were huge footmarks everywhere. Father saw massive damage to trees as well as many huge footprints which he identified as belonging to an elephant herd. So there were huge footmarks. Footmarks, impression of the foot on the ground or on the surface. So they were large, they were huge, very big in size. Father saw the massive damages to the trees also. There were very big damages to the trees, as well as there were many huge footprints, and the father identified that it belonged to an elephant herd. So the elephant herd must have come there last night, and they have done all the destruction. The next morning, the family began to design a new defense to discourage all wild animals from entering their cultivated lands. So the next day in the morning, the family sat together and they were thinking of some defense like techniques to stop or prevent the wild animals from entering their land. So they all find out techniques so that they can prevent the wild animals from entering their cultivated land. Uh, they wanted to find out some techniques which would help them to prevent the wild animals to enter their cultivated lands and destroy that. They also finalized their idea about the new residence. Rather than building a house on stilts, which the elephants could knock down easily, they would use four strong trees growing in a square near one another as a foundation. They also thought that they need to change their residence so that it should be more more secured, and it should be more safe from the wild animals. So they thought that rather than building a house on stilts is house on stilt is long upright pieces of wood or metal on which buildings are built. Especially these types of houses are built in the areas with heavy rainfall as well, so that they can keep their house at a height to save from the waterlogging. And in the forests it is built so that they can be safe from the wild animals. So they thought that if they build a house on the stilts, elephants could knock down these stilts very easily. So they thought of using four strong trees growing in a square near one another as a foundation. So if they have four trees growing near one another in a square shape, they can serve as a foundation. The trees were of equal size, approximately 12 feet apart. They just built another safe house. So when they found such trees which were approximately uh, in a square shape and of almost equal heights and suitable for them to serve as a foundation, they finalized those trees and then they decided to build another safe house. 10 years passed and the young boys were now young men, and their parents were very proud. They called the island New Switzerland. Many adventures occurred over the years. Now, children, we have seen at the beginning of the lesson itself, the title of the lesson itself is a synopsis. So this is just a part of the novel, the summary of the novel or the extract. So each and every event is not described in detail. So here they have taken us 10 years ahead, and it is mentioned by the narrator that 10 years had passed and the boys who were very small now have grown up into young men, and their parents were very proud. Their parents were very proud because these children were very good, and they were very intelligent as well. They called the island New Switzerland, and many adventures occurred over these years. So in these 10 years also there were a lot of adventures. On the shore of another island, Fritz had knocked down an albatross which was threatening to attack him and found a rag tied to the large bird's leg. So, on the shore of another island, of Fritz and father had gone to the another island for some work, and there Fritz saw that he was threatened by an albatross. Albatross is a large seabird with very long wings. Children, this is the picture of an albatross bird. See how large wings it has, and this is a bird which is seabird, so it is found near the sea only. Was trying to threaten is scare or cause bodily harm to Fritz, and therefore Fritz had knocked him down. Knocked him down means he had just attacked him, he didn't kill him. So he knocked the bird down, and when the bird fell down, uh, Fritz saw that there was a rag tied on the large bird's leg. A rag is a old piece of cloth, and it was tied on the bird's leg. On the rag was a message that an English woman had been stranded on the smoking rock. And when he opened the rag, he saw that there was a message written on that an English woman had been stranded. Stranded is left alone, helpless, on the smoking rock. Fritz had no idea how old the message was, since there was no date mentioned or there was nothing much written on the rag, so Fritz had no idea that how old the message must be. His father suggested that Smoking Rock sounds like a reference of a volcano. Since his father was quite experienced and he had quite a bit of knowledge, so he felt that Smoking Rock must be indicating that it must be a volcanic it must be given the reference of a volcano. But since there was no volcanoes in the vicinity, the bird might have come from hundreds of miles away. But there were no volcanoes in the vicinity. Vicinity is close to or nearby. So there were no volcanoes nearby, and therefore the father came up with the conclusion that the bird might have come from hundreds of miles away, means very, very far away distance. However, Fritz felt that someone needed his help, and he was determined to do his best to find the sender. Fritz felt that someone needed his help badly, and so he was very much determined. Determined is a firm decision and not to change it. So he was very firm, and he was firm on his decision, and he was not ready to change his decision, that he wanted to do best for the sender. Whoever had sent it, he wanted to rescue that person. Before returning home, he had written his own note on the rag, retied it to the albatross's leg, and had watched the bird fly off. So what he did is that he again return he wrote a message again on the note on the rag, and it again tied it to the albatross's leg and let it fly away. When the albatross started flying, he just watched the direction in which the bird was flying. The note told whoever received it, "Do not despair, help is near." What message Fritz had written? He had written, whoever received it, whoever receives the message, do not despair. Despair is complete loss or absence of hope. So they should not leave their hope, or they should be still hopeful, because help was near. Fritz then successfully rescued the young woman, Jenny Montrose. Though shy at first, soon she got used to living with the Robinson family. So when Fritz went there, he saw that the woman which was stranded there was Jenny Montrose, and he rescued her. Rescued her is saved from a dangerous or difficult situation. When he brought her along with him, initially she was very shy, but soon she got used to living with the Robinson family. One day they saw a ship which had laid anchor. One day when father and Fritz and these other children were out, they saw that uh, there was a ship which had laid anchor. Laid anchor means it was waiting, or it was at rest. An encampment had been set up on one of the smaller islands. On one of the other smaller islands, there was a large temporary camp. Encampment is a large temporary camp. After checking the people through the spy glasses, Fritz and his father decided to announce themselves after they had returned home and cleaned it up. So when Fritz and father saw this encampment, they saw what type of people they are, or from their spy glasses, and they felt that these people were good enough, and therefore father and Fritz decided that they would declare their identity to the encampment. And before doing, or before disclosing their identity, they came home, and they cleaned it up means they whatever they had brought, like spy glasses and arms, ammunitions from the ship, they first decided to hide all their arms and ammunitions, so that the encampment should not misunderstand them. Otherwise they'll feel that these people are not good. So they wanted to hide that all, and after hiding that all, they decided to disclose their identity. They did not want the crew to think that they were savages. So they wanted that the crew, or the people who had come on the encampment, should not think that the Robinson family were savages, means very cruel or violent. The next day, Fritz and his father met the captain and told him their own history as well as Jenny's. So next day, when they met the people who had come from the ship, another ship, they told everything about themselves, and also they told about Jenny. To everyone's surprise, it had been Jenny's father who had inspired the captain's search. So everyone was surprised to know that the captain who was leading the ship was inspired by Jenny's father, and he believed his daughter was still alive. After 3 years, the captain had decided to attempt to find her. So Jenny was lost, or she was stranded there since last 3 years, and her father was very sure that that he will definitely find out her daughter. Even after 3 years, she must be very much safe and in good health. So he had inspired the captain to search for Jenny. With a burst of celebration, the family, passengers, and crew of the British vessel headed towards New Switzerland. Now, we have seen in the earlier paragraph that these all people, the encampment was on the some other smaller island. So, they were all so excited, and in that excitement, the family, passengers, and the crew of the British vessel started moving towards the New Switzerland, the island where the Robinson family was staying. Everyone was amazed by the prosperity and good health of the survivors. Now, children, the Robinson family and Jenny Montrose all were the survivors. From the uh, Jenny was somehow she was stranded, or she was stuck up on the island, some island, for 3 years. So she was totally alone, or she was left alone. And the Robinson family also, their ship was um, caught in the storm, and they survived from there. So all these people who had survived, everyone, the people who had come from the ship just now, from the British ship, were amazed, because all of these survivors were in very good health, and they had uh, prospered a lot. As the day ended, father raised that decision must be made about who wanted to stay on the island or return with the ship. So now the father thought that this is high time, and decision must be taken whether everyone who all wants to stay on the island New Switzerland, and who wants to go back with the British ship. Elizabeth and her husband did not wish to live anywhere but on the island. So Williams and Elizabeth both decided, or both wanted, that they didn't want it to go anywhere, but they wanted to continue staying on the island New Switzerland. They had they had been there for so long and had grown used to their life. So they were, since they were staying on that island for quite a long time, so they were very much used to living there, and they didn't want to move anywhere other than the island. Jenny asked if anyone would support her return to England. Jenny, since she was quite away from her family and was unable to even contact them for 3 years, so she badly wanted to go home, and she asked if anyone would like to go to England with her. Fritz was the first to respond. He offered cheers for us who were going to Europe. So Fritz was quite excited. He said he wanted to go to Europe as well. Ernest, on the other hand, wanted to stay on the island. Ernest was the second child, and he wanted to stay on the island itself. He didn't want it to go back to England. Jack also decided to stay back. The third child, Jack, he also decided to stay back on the same island, New Switzerland. Franz, the youngest boy, decided to join Fritz in living. Franz wanted a chance to receive an academic education. So Franz, the youngest boy, he wanted to join Fritz and go to Europe, so that he can pursue some academic education, which he was unable to do on the New Switzerland island. Before Fritz left, he told his parents of his love for Jenny and his wish to marry her. So before Fritz and all the crew of the British vessel left for Europe or England, Fritz told that he was in love with Jenny and he wished to marry her. The father had kept a record of all the adventures they had on the island. He handed over the journals to the captain to be published. The ship Then the ship departed. So the father had kept all the records of all the adventures and all the fun and all the things they have enjoyed, or they had went through during this their stay on the new island. And he wanted that, it was so adventurous and it was so unique, that he wanted that this all should be published. So he handed over the journals. Here are the papers or pages where he had written all his experiences, and he handed over that journal to the captain, and he requested him to get it published. After doing all this, the ship departed. The ship left for Europe or England. So children, this was the lesson, um, a synopsis, the Swiss Family Robinson. So this was the summary that we have seen. So I think you must have understood. Still, if you have any queries, you can definitely ask me. Children, here in the English workshop, we have some activities. Here there are, in the first activity, two different words are given. When the combination of two different words, wherein both the word individually make a sensible word or make a meaningful word, and the words when they are joined together, the so called new word also gives a meaning, then these words are called as compound word. For example, arms means, we know, the upper part of our hand is called as arms, and loads is the uh, weight, or you can say the burden. So both the words do give us a good meaning, and the combined word, that is the arm loads, is also a meaningful word. The meaning of arm loads is the amount that can be carried in one arm or both the arms. So arm loads is a compound word. To give you a few more examples of compound words, it can be bathroom. Bath itself means something sensible, room also means something, and bathroom combined also means a sensible word. Similarly, blackboard, then compound word. A few more examples: ice cream, bodyguard, backdrop, or bedbug, moonlight. These are all the examples of compound word. Let's move ahead and see the meaning. Driftwood means goods that are floating on the water. The next word is cross currents. Cross currents mean currents of airflow across a room. Footprints. Footprints are the pug marks, you can say, or the foot marks of the animals, especially on the surface, especially mud or on the ground. The next is the fireplace. Fireplace is a special place for a fire to burn in. Then spyglasses. Spyglasses is a small telescope or a binoculars. Now the next question is, the following words can be used as noun as well as verbs. Make two sentences of your own using them as a noun in one and a verb in another. So children, the words which are given here, all these words can be used as a noun or as a verb as well. So when we make a sentence, the meaning of the sentence should be such that when we use it as a noun, that time it should be indicating a place or a name of a place, or it should be indicating something. And when we use it as a verb, it should indicate as a action word. So I can give you an example. One example is given to you. Hold, when it is used as a noun, she has a strong hold over her children. So here a strong hold over her children becomes a noun form. And let me hold the bag for you is the verb form of the same word. Similarly, if we have to use value both as a noun and as a verb, as a noun we can say that The value of this land is quite high, and as a verb we can say that we must value our elders. Similarly, you can make sentences for the remaining words as well, one as a noun and one as a verb. Please try and remember that make very small sentences, because if you try to make big sentences, there are more chances of mistakes like spelling mistakes and grammatical errors. So the concept is that only to convey whether you have understood the meaning as a noun and as a verb. So even small sentences are very helpful. They also are helpful in saving the time, because the English papers are usually very lengthy, and you can save time and utilize it in your writing skills or creative writing. So whenever you are supposed to make sentences, try to make it very short and sweet. Okay, now let's move ahead to the third part. Given in a mixed order below are some good human attributes of the family. Pick out each from the box and write it against each line that reflects it. So we have to fill in the blanks using the appropriate option which is given. So the first one is, father told Fritz the gods which make excellent balls would make excellent balls and spoons, and they cut them into various utensils. So which quality or which human attribute of the family is indicated in this? This action indicates the resourcefulness. So the first answer is resourcefulness. After some days, Elizabeth informed that she wanted the family to move to a safer place. So now this is the cautiousness. She is very cautious. She is very uh, she is very forecastful, that she wants her family to be very safe, and therefore they need to move to a safer place. Thinking ahead, Thinking ahead of winter, father decided to create a place safe from the elements. So here the father is thinking about the future, and he wants, so thinking about the future, thinking ahead of winter. So winter is has not yet come, but it is going to come. So this is the foresight. Father taught the boys geometry and how to use triangles to measure big objects. Here the best use of knowledge and its application is shown. Next one, he believed his daughter was still alive after 3 years. This indicates perseverance and positive attitude. He had a very positive attitude that his daughter must be still alive, and after 3 years indicates the perseverance. 10 years had passed, and the young boys grew up to be young men, and their parents were proud of them. This shows the family bonds. And the last one, Fritz felt that someone needed his help, and he was determined to help the sender. This shows humanity and sensitivity. Children, next activity, write in your own words how the Robinson family made each of their homes. So this you can read the lesson thoroughly, and you can find out which was their first home, which was the second home. Like the first home was the tent house, and so on. So you have to find out their second, third and fourth home as well. Next question, that is the question number 5. Expand the following ideas in a paragraph or two. So where there is a will, there is a way. So from this chapter we get this learning that where there is a will, there is a way. This family was quite determined to save themselves, rescue themselves, and they were ready to do anything for their survival. And later on they found out a way for that survival. So their strong willingness to survive is given in this chapter. So you can write or express your ideas in a paragraph or two, which indicates that where there is a will, there is a way. Similarly, courage and resourcefulness are the keys to overcome problems. So if we have problems, this topic is more based on the first poem which we have done, the life. In that poem also, the poetess had told, or rather suggested, that if we have courage, we can do anything and everything in our life. We should never give up courage and hope. So taking ideas and references from the first two chapters, you can expand or write the ideas in write your ideas in a paragraph or two. So you please try it out. This is going to be very helpful. This question comes in the question paper for 5 marks. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a good day. Try to solve the exercises and activities.